Hi, it's Judy from Sew in Place, and I am here on Feet Friday, and I'm going to show you one of my many favorite feet. Today's feet, we are featuring the edge joining foot. And I'm showing two different ones. This is for the machines that have the built-in walking foot, and this is for the regular ones. So what's special about these feet is it has the wide opening here. It also has the metal piece in the middle. So it's very similar to a stitch and a ditch foot. The difference is the wide piece here. And this is the first foot you should buy after you purchase your sewing machine. It should go home with you. So what you can do with this is, for the garment makers or for the people who make quilts for their binding, this is good for everybody. So I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to move my needle over to the left. So when I do these straight stitches down, everyone says, how do you get your stitches so straight? And this is my secret. So I can put my fabric up against that metal edge and I sew. I don't rush it because I like a nice straight stitch. So if you're top stitching, say on a blouse or your sleeves or anywhere, you must have this foot, okay? Oh, the thread just happens to match perfectly, but look how nice and straight that is. I also, when I am making a quilt that's going to get a lot of abuse, okay, I will use this to sew on the binding. I will simply, put the binding right against that, and then I will move my needle to the right. Come on. I had it pretty far over there to the left. Okay, so I would line it up here, but you see this? And how straight that stitch is. Everyone says, how do you do that? How do you do that? The secret is that little metal piece. So you sew and you get a nice straight stitch. Okay, another use for it is, say I'm making a snowball block. All right, and I have to put this on the corner. Now I have my line drawn, and this makes it super easy to I just keep my line on that metal piece. Oh, and then we have our little piece here. So there's so many things you can do on this. I mean, say this piece that I'm doing the whole way, it could do that. And the last thing, it's one that is always by my sewing machine. I never put it away. Then you can also use it as a stitch in the ditch foot. So I have that on the ditch. And what I find sometimes when I'm stitching in a ditch is that my needle keeps sometimes coming over here and bumping this. So with this foot being so wide there, I actually have the option of moving it over a couple stitches, 2 or 3 stitches that you can't do on that stitch in the ditch foot. And then I could stitch down here and keep it nice and straight. So don't go home without it. You need this foot.